Hello, everyone. Good morning to most of you. I think it's good morning. Welcome back. I hope you can hear me well and see me well too. Just let me know if the sound is okay. And welcome. Welcome to you all the ones still coming into the room or who will come. Welcome to those who will be watching the replay. Okay, good idea. So good morning, 5. Still people arriving. So yeah, let's take it gently. Take your seat. Fiddle with all the buttons you have to fiddle with. Okay, so another week, another Dharma. I hope you can really hear me well because I'm out with down with a sinusitis. This is winter, winter time. Good blast of cold and bad weather yesterday, and that's enough. So I'm feeling a bit like a man out from space, but yeah. Anyway, so this week we have our dear friend Wiebke back. She's hidden somewhere behind the screen, but she will be popping up in a while. And okay, yes, good, Alison, thank you. And this week we will be exploring the art of radical rest, and that's something that I've been very curious to explore with Wiebke. It's something she has set, during the past years, and I think it should be a very nice thing to do. A good retreat on radical rest. So I hope we can take some very good tips over the week. Thanks, Heidi. Yeah, I just made the Christmas tree yesterday. It's a bit of my thing this time of the season of the years. It's a bit of a folklore, but I like it, Yeah. So, Wiebke Pausch has practiced meditation for over 2 decades now, mainly in the Buddhist tradition, and teaches the Mindful Self-Compassion program internationally. She has been a long-time Dharma student of Sangalai founder Martin Aylward, and she has assisted him in various retreats in France and England. Maybe some of you have been there. I know that's how I met Wiebke for the first time. Grounded in the practice of self-compassion, she integrates meditation, body-centered inquiry, creativity, and nature-based explorations for strengthening inner resources for healing transformation. She guides meditation retreats, currently mainly in Germany, happy to discover teaching in her mother language after many years of living in different European countries. She offers personal practice mentoring for meditation students, and she teaches in English, German, and in French. I will let you have Wiebke webpage at the end. She currently lives in Berlin with a 17-year-old daughter. So welcome, Wiebke, wherever you are, however you are. And I will leave you in a second just to let you know. Maybe there's some new people coming here, and if there's some new people coming, well, warm welcome to you and to all of us. Just a quick reminder that you can. We'll be here for roughly an hour. Wiebke will have a short talk, a longer practice, and then we'll open up the space for your questions. You can use the chat box to write your questions. Please type question in capital letters if that's the case, so we can identify the questions from all the wonderful comments and interactions that come along. But you can also come on screen, and if you want to do that, you can just click your virtual little hand on the bottom of the screen, and I'll make my best with a few buttons to bring you on screen. Last thing I want to speak about is Dharma, of course. It's the working foundation or working basis for the Sangha life. philosophy. We don't have any other kind of income apart from your donations. This is very well established in our way of being. As Martin says, it's a heart-based economy. We freely and heartfully give this time and this platform and everything that goes along to run it. The teachers give their time, their wisdom. It's also very heartfelt work. And the only thing we ask in return is that apart from your presence and your practice and your commitment, which is the biggest part of it all, if you can, just contribute with any donation. Doesn't need to be a huge donation. Doesn't need to be a permanent donation. It can be a one-off. Anything you can give is very well welcome. And if it's really connected through your heart and the benefit that you can heartily feel from this platform, from these sessions, from these teachings, then offer the best. And if you can't donate, if you're in a position where that, even if you would like to, you'd love to, it's really not possible, well, all the more reason to stay and to practice and to take this all in, because that's what we're here for. Okay, thanks, Caroline. I like my tree. I like to do it, especially, and then I like to stare at it every day. Now I put it there so I can see it on the screen. You know, I spend so much time on screen that it's the best way to see it. So I hope you enjoy that little moment of Christmas tree for those of you who like it, of course. Okay, enough from me. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, and hope you have a very nice and very radically rested week with Wiebke. Thank you. See you soon.
So, I think it's working. Hello, everyone. Thank you. Thanks a lot, George, for the introduction. This was really helpful for me as well, because I was fiddling around with the sound and suddenly nothing worked so well. So I'm glad I'm here. So, first of all, can you hear me well? This would be good to know before I speak more. So if you could let me know, would be great. Great. Okay. Thank you, George. Good. Yeah, great. Yeah, because, okay, good. I was fiddling around because I put on the microphone and there is a building site. I'm in Berlin here, so I hope all will go fine. Yeah, warm welcome to all of you. I'm very happy to be here. And it's quite interesting and funny to speak about radical rest on a Monday morning at 8 o'clock. And yeah, I hope you will enjoy. So I will start to speak a bit about why I came up with this title, and yeah, speak a bit about what it means or how I developed it, and then we will make a practice, and then there will be a moment for comments or questions or whatever, or whatever is awake for you. Great. So, welcome from wherever you come, however you are here this morning. Warm welcome. Berlin is freezing and sun is just coming, and it's a pinky sky, which is a really nice surprise in winter. Okay. So the theme of the week of this daily meditation, it's a radical rest. Yeah, radical rest, deep rest, the sacred pause. There are many different words to describe this idea of resting, and I just speak about my own bit about my own journey. And some of you might have heard this before. Yeah, I was I was a lot, as Georges said as well, I was sitting a lot with Martin for many, many years. And always this good student. Yeah, in the first row of the retreat, sitting there and really straight and really serious, especially serious, like showing how serious I am in my practice. I don't know, all these things, perhaps you might recognize something. And yeah, I mean, even it was such a heartful, warm teaching, I was still caught up in all these patterns of I have to do it good, I have to do it well, I have to be this good student. And if I only work, practice hard enough, then, yeah. Yeah, and then I started with mindful self-compassion, which was another approach. Suddenly, I got the permission to look for myself, to lie down, to find a position I like, all this. And first, I was a lot in resistance. I thought, oh my God, what is this? What is this? This can't be serious, you know. And then with time, I discovered it. I'm a teacher now of mindful self-compassion. So, yeah, slowly, slowly letting go of the grip of pushing myself forward more and more. Yeah. So I developed this concept out of all my experience and teach as a teacher as well, as a student, as a teacher of mindful self-compassion. Because, I recognize this in most of my students as well. You know, this really harsh pushing forward, getting better, improving ourselves. So I called this concept or retreats I give, it's called Radical Rest. So I was struggling to find a title, and then I came up with Radical, which is really something. And I choose it because it's connected with, it's coming from radix root, yeah? So it's coming from root, so really getting down to what's under the surface. So it's the invitation to rest. And I don't know, it's not about, now you see all these self-care tips, resting. It's not about resting and then filling up my battery and then even being better and quicker and more efficient. That's how it's often promoted. Because what I saw, when we allow ourselves to really rest in deeply rooted resting in the body, in the moment, in this here-ness, presence, aliveness, then this is a really transformational practice. Yeah, because we come in touch. We come in touch what is the most important for us in our life. Basically, because we come in touch with our basic needs, with what is important. Yeah, so pausing. My teachings are about pausing instead of rushing on. It's really from noise to chatter to silence, from being driven to into stillness, and from this endless doing into being. Yeah, as a verb, really in English is beautiful. Being. Yeah, from running to walking, to sitting, to lying down, even lying down. Yeah, and I found this quote of the Buddha who says, "My practice is the practice of non-doing." Yeah, giving up the struggle, allowing ourselves to rest and to be. Yeah, this is the invitation. This is this teaching this week. And yeah, when we also, I will speak this week a bit, what happens when we stop. So when we pause, because the moment we pause and really stop, allow us to stop, we really come in contact as well with what is driving us, what is pushing us endlessly forward. Yeah, and often we are, most of the time, I would say, we are driven by a place of lack. So there's not being in us, not having in us, something is missing. We have to achieve something, something is missing. And then in a wider context, of course, we are in a world or culture of missing and lacking. So capitalism is based on lack. Yeah, it's we are living in a world society of self-optimization, self-improvement, higher, faster, more, more, more. Yeah. So I read somewhere, I don't know where, I read the sentence, the world only lives in the in-breath. Yeah, the world only lives in the in-breath. Is this more, more, more. When I have done that, then when I have fulfilled that, when I have completed the list, then then I can rest. Ja, in German is erst die Arbeit, dann das Vergnügen. First the work, then the pleasure. Yeah, so work hard and then you can rest. Everything is done, then I can rest, then I can relax. So unfortunately, this moment never comes. So we can hardly be stopped. Usually often only with, I don't know, compulsive things, or we try to stop ourselves with more Netflix or shopping or Instagram or whatever. We try to relax. We try to relax, and again, we let in a lot of mental stuff, and this is often not relaxing at all. Yeah, okay. So we have grown up and live in a society of this self-optimization. This is our individual conditioning. And of course, we are human beings and we live in a context. So we have personal conditioning. Then we have the collective influences. And then, of course, we are also carrying this generational conditioning or generational trauma, or what we get. Yeah. So a few generations ago, it was still another reality, this pushing forward, and people had to struggle a lot. I will speak about this as well. So it's not only about me sitting here. I have all this backpack of heritage as well. And all what I'm speaking about is being better, improving myself. All this, of course, it's showing up in our meditation practice. Yeah, this struggle we can observe very clearly when we sit and we practice. So, Trisha Hersey is called the NAP Ministry. She's in the US and she's a Black activist and artist. She says, our collective rest will save us. Yeah, our collective resting, stopping will save us, save the earth, the planet, if that can be separated at all. So, I want to bring in as well a more collective aspect of it. What would happen if we all would dare to rest more? So I will invite you again and again over the few days, next days, to rest, to relax in the midst of all what is unfinished, what is imperfect, which is chaotic. Yeah, It's an invitation to a kind of adventure, experiment. And you are invited to lean back, to breathe out, to breathe out, to feel the ground beneath your feet, beneath your body. Yeah. And again, I will invite you as well to lie down on the earth. Yeah. Okay. So I spoke a lot now. And we will start with the meditation. Okay, so finding a position, a posture which is supportive, which is really supportive. So, as I said, this week you are invited to experiment with lying down the body, giving the body a rest, not even to sit. And only if you want to, if it feels right. Yeah, this upright posture, sitting on a cushion or on a chair, of course, it supports this wakeness, and perhaps it's that what you need in the morning, just to be there and to be fully awake, supported by an upright posture, or you allow yourself to lie down. And even if you fall asleep again, yeah, I try to ring a bell in the end to wake you up. Because this is what can happen when we lie down. And see what you need. Asking our bodies, what do you need right now? And when you lie down, you don't need to lie on your back. You can lie on the side, supported with cushions, however you need it. And sensing your way into the body posture. Breathing out, arriving. Being aware, feeling that you are here, that the body is in this room, wherever you are right now. Couple of deeper breaths. And perhaps there are sounds. Sounds in your flat or from the outside. And you don't need to name them. Just hearing it, listening, hearing it, and sitting in the midst of all these sounds, perhaps noises. And welcoming yourself if you want to. Offering yourself an inner smile. Hey, Monday morning, 8 o'clock, or perhaps it's 7 o'clock, or another time in the day, wherever you are. And you made it, you came here to join this community. You came here to meditate, take time, caring for yourself, be with others. Inner smile. Friendliness for yourself. And if you wish, invite you greeting yourself with a gesture, with a supportive, friendly, soothing touch. If that feels good, just a hand on the body or feeling how your hands are on the body, or the hands touch each other, hold each other. Allowing yourself to feel this just in this moment, some warmth, tenderness, softness. And letting the hands there or dropping them. And letting your attention go to the contact with the ground. And allowing this contact to be friendly. Perhaps there's some heat, some pressure or sensation where the body is touching the ground, the cushion. Feeling the body breathe. And letting what is heavy sink to the ground with the out breath. Physical weight. And if there's some mental or emotional heaviness, letting it sink, giving it to the ground. Allowing the body to be supported, to be held by the ground, by the earth. And if there's some unnecessary tension somewhere, some holding, some contraction, softening, softening the belly, and letting in-breath happen by itself. Perhaps there's some widening, nourishing, and feeling into this relaxing quality of the out-breath. And if you are aware of tension, contraction, because there are some problems that need to be solved, because you wonder, your thought mind is going into the week, into the day, seeing what needs to be done, or there are worries. If there are contractions in mind, in the body, coming back to this breathing body and feeling the out breath, allowing yourself to feel the body breathing out. Soft and gentle. Feeling the ground supporting the body. So nothing to do, nowhere to go now, nothing to achieve. And perhaps there was again or is again contraction, effort, thoughts. That's what human minds do. So friendly with friendliness, gentleness. Refreshing the contact with the body again, body sensation. Breathing, breathing out, touching the ground, feeling the contact. Allowing the earth, the ground, to support the body, to be here for you. Relaxing, resting into the awakeness that's already here. Resting into this natural presence. Body breathing. Body sensations. Nothing to do. And perhaps there's no effort needed to be here in this moment. and opening your field of awareness and sensing into realizing you're not alone. You're not alone sitting here or lying here. Just sensing into this wider field we are creating together. There are others breathing out. Yeah, we are creating this field of awareness, of meditation, awareness, presence together. And you are part of this group. Allowing yourself to feel this bigger field of awareness. And with the next out breath, letting some rest and peace flow into the world for this day, for this week. Wherever it's needed. And we are coming now to the end of this meditation. And when you're ready, slowly, gently opening your eyes again. And stretching, giving the body what it needs. And we have a few more moments together. But really take your time as well. And if you want to share something about your experience, you feel free to do it. You can write in the chat or you can come on screen. Okay, there was something. And it disappeared again. Oh, I don't see it. I think Josie. There was, I just saw a half sentence and then it was gone again. And there was written, I feel uncomfortable to lie down. Yeah. So I just say a few words. It can feel really uncomfortable to lie down. Yeah. And especially if you lie on your back, because for many people, this lying on the back feels really open. It can feel open. It can feel very vulnerable. And often when I'm teaching, then I say, you can lie down now if you wish to. And people always lie down on their back. Like lying down is lying on the back. I don't know why we all have this idea. So when you lie, if you want to lie down, you can really lie on your side. You can lay down on your side, on your belly, make yourself really comfortable. There is no right way. It's just the way which is good for yourself. Yeah. So, yeah, it's also in how to say, yeah, anyway, I say a bit more during the week, perhaps if the question comes back, but take care of yourself and you don't need to lie down, not at all. Ah, so there's something else. Lying down felt like cheating, like it wasn't really meditating. Exactly. Yes, exactly. This is something to explore. I was struggling so many years to allow my body to lie down because real meditation was sitting meditation. And I was also sitting during the talks. I always had to sit because this was the real thing. And how to say, sometimes when we lie down, we also fall asleep, or it's like too much and too relaxed. And then we really, it's like going in a dream state or falling asleep. And if you want to be really awake, then just sit. But the thing is, when I decide to meditate lying down, it's different. Even if I fall asleep, it's different than to take a nap. Yeah, at the end of the meditation, I'm fully awake. So it's up to you to experiment a bit with it and seeing if you are curious about it, you are invited to experiment. I am struck today that my own history is caught up in a very capitalist social structure in US and informed by German Lutheran ancestry, in which I learned that working hard was the only option and rest was certainly never encouraged. I have learned the hard way the costs of this in manifesting chronic burnout, and I'm now learning how to rest at all. Yeah, I would appreciate any words from you about your journey and how you have learned to rest. Ah, yes, that's it. I have learned to rest in allowing myself to lie down. How to say? So, how I said in the beginning, when we allow ourselves to lie down, then what often comes, all this own history is showing up. And then it's a whole process just to be with it, to explore into it, to get aware of all this which is stored, yeah, all this history from family, from how you write, from capitalist social structure. So the first step is to get aware of it, not to take it so personally. So that there is just an exploration, inquiry into what's happening when I'm resting. This is what is allowing ourselves to rest more and more and more and more. Yeah, it's this exploration into these conditionings. Yeah. Okay, I also meditate lying down with my knees bent. But today I did a supported easy seat. So I ended up trying something new and restful anyway. Okay, yeah, that's it. Adapt the position to your needs. No, no effort in the position. Mhm. Yeah, so there are a lot of questions. But if you are interested, come back, because I will every day I will speak about it a bit and look at different aspects to what happens when we allow ourselves to rest and how to explore into it. Let's see. Okay. I noticed how, Lizzie says, I noticed how my body was buzzing, a yearning, I think, for activity, avoiding deep fears. Yes, this can happen as well, that suddenly there is a lot of activity in the body. Yeah, and then, like you said, noticing is the first step, not to be identified with it and to be overwhelmed, is to notice, what's going on. And then you see, perhaps the body is doing something to avoid deep fears, which is helpful in this moment. The world needs me well rested, well nourished, and well loved. Oh, thank you, Jane. It's very, very inspiring quote. Yeah. Okay. Time is flying. It's nearly 9 o'clock here in Berlin. So George has posted the Dana link, and so we are very grateful for your support with Dana donation for this platform, for these teachings. Yeah, and I'm wishing you all a restful Monday. Breathing out into rest and peace for all of us. Okay, so see you tomorrow. I'm looking forward to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.